Simply wonderfully hungry. Hope y'all have a healthy appetite too. So, hey, y'all.
Thank you. You too.
Hey, hope you're giving thanks me healthy appetite, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, wonderful knowing through our healthy appetite that we're all three not having a heart attack at the moment.
No. That's a good sign.
Having a heart attack is not a good thing. It's terrible medically. So this lets us know we're not having something terrible medically. We prove medically must be the opposite of terrible.
We're moving, right?
Right, and, well, but still, we still could be having a heart attack while moving, though, you see.
Okay.
All right, so this lets us know we're having something, we just proved it's the opposite of terrible. So what's the opposite of terrible?
Pretty wonderful.
Yeah, it is wonderful, right? So that's why if I have a healthy appetite, I make a point of saying I'm wonderfully hungry. Because it's provably true. We break it down for people. Healthy appetite, everyone agrees, is true. Being healthy is wonderful. Appetite, same thing as hunger.
You had a happy lunch.
Well, I know I had lunch, but I had room for dessert. Like they say, it's commonly said, right? We should always have room for dessert. So that means what? We should always have our healthy appetite.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we established you guys have a healthy appetite too, so y'all wonderfully hungry too. So try saying you're wonderfully hungry. Thinking that none of us want to be hungry though.
That's true.
It started when we were small children, we cried about it. And that's what means small children cry about a situation, don't like or want that situation, and we're still that way deep down inside in our heart of hearts. We're still that way about it. And I should know I'm a heart doctor in case you're wondering why I asked about your heart from the outset.
You're a cardiologist?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm in private practice.
All right.
But this information about our need to stop being, to say we're wonderfully hungry is coming out of Emory though. All right? And, so I should know, deep down inside we're still that way. And it's also true what they say, we believe what we want in our heart to believe. All right? Because in our heart we still have an issue with this. So what is, that's the only explanation I can give you guys as to why we have to think about it to say we're wonderfully hungry. That was reflected by or evident in your hesitation in saying it. All right, but this brings up a more need. That's the only explanation, that we can know it strongly enough to even prove it, break it down for people, starting with healthy appetite, we all agree is true, break it down for people. You would think we'd be able to believe it in our hearts, to be able to say it without the effort.
Okay.
But it is this thing that's also true. We believe what we want in our heart to believe. That's in the way. But this brings up an important need. I mean, we're not saying this, I take it you guys never heard anyone say they're wonderfully hungry before, correct?
No.
We're going to be terribly hungry instead. And that's more commonly known as hungry and angry squinched together.
You know about angry.
Yeah, see, so you guys know exactly. This is the only healthy way to stop being hangry. Because the other way of stopping with excess food and excessive amounts as a drug, stop being hangry, it causes all the terrible medical pre-existing conditions of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, possibly even diabetes and heart disease. Even with the exercising.
True.
And we know about this in our example of David Letterman, who was, by all accounts, a marathon runner
Right.
when he had his coronary event.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's how we know. It's not. So what do we need to do? We need to stop being angry.
Up here.
Yeah, our attitude towards, because in our heart we have this issue. And the way we overcome this is saying this. So you guys never heard this story. Y'all should Google this hashtag wonderfully hungry.
Okay.
All right?
Is that your website?
No, I don't own Google, and hashtags aren't websites,
Okay,
actually.
hashtag, got it.
It's just something, in it's a social media kind of thing.
Got it.
But the reason we're doing that, hopefully Google will pick the tab for videos, and hopefully Google will give you numerous YouTube video examples of people saying they're wonderfully hungry.
Okay.
So at least I'll make it real for you. And then what I hope you guys will eventually find is an interview done a few years back. A journalist interviewed me online about this. As a miracle, I convinced him online to say he's wonderfully hungry.
Got it.
And then that should really make it real for you guys.
You trademarked that, right?
No, it's a hashtag, no trademark. And this, if we started restricting the use, because none of us in our heart wants to be hungry. Yeah. All right, then none of us want to be.
Yeah.
Any kind of barrier, including a trademark, would stop people.
Ah, okay.
All right, be hungrier, not gotta stop being hangry, all right? You know how now.